Today we are going to change the oil in the differentials.
How much we need to lift it?
Just a little. So we can work a little bit easier. Just like the last time, we'll put some wooden blocks and that will be fine.
Okay. So what do we need to open now?
First, we will open the fuel plug because it will be quite bad if you drain the oil and you cannot put new oil in. So after we open the drain plug, after we open the fill plug, you'll open the drain plug and drain the old oil out, which I want to believe that it is not that old, but the previous owner told us you don't need to change that oil, you just need to top it off. So my hopes are quite low.
How much oil is it in there?
I don't know, about 2 liters. A little bit less. We have a printout from the manual, so we know, but
So it's all in one tank, or is there more?
it's all in this front differential, and then we need to do the same thing on the back differential, and then if we have the time, we'll do that on the transfer case and on the gearbox, which both are in quite bad shape, but nevertheless, until we change them, we're going to maintain them.
So we hope it's gonna be a little bit smoother to drive.
We hope it's not going to fall apart as badly it is falling apart at the moment.
What is falling apart?
Everything, like every time we work on this car, my hopes get a little bit crushed because nothing is maintained, everything is in bad shape, and that's a shame, really. And we'll get a new plug because we bought a new plug, because this one is leaking a bit, and I hope we bought the right plug.
Oh, it's also leaking.
Of course it is.
So that's why I need to top it off from time to time.
That's why he was topping it off from time to time, but you need to change it periodically. I'm trying out the different extensions that we have for our ratchets, and it seems that you can open the drain plug with a 3/8 socket, and you can open the fill plug with the same socket, so we're going to use that.
That's the plug?
Yes, the top one is the fill plug.
Can you show me?
Wait. So, this is the fill plug and level plug, and this is the drain plug. First we are going to remove this one, so if that goes smoothly, then we'll crack open this one, put our bucket beneath, and let everything drain out.
Okay.
As I suspected, this thing is quite over-tightened.
Are you strong enough?
It seems not. I'm afraid of breaking it. I shouldn't be using a breaker bar for this job.
Why not?
Because oh no, I cannot get that loose.
So what now?
Now we need some fire. So while you were searching for a lighter, I cleaned this plug, this drain plug. We can take it off, but this one is giving us some trouble.
Okay, so this operation got a little bit more serious.
Yes.
Oh. So we're warming it up. How dangerous it is.
It shouldn't be that dangerous.
I mean, can something caught on fire?
Oh, I see.
Like oil or
Why we
something?
can't take it off.
Why?
Somebody glued it on.
Really?
Yes. That's it.
Oh wow. So you just burnt the glue.
Yes. It started bubbling here around. Now let's let
Excellent.
that dry. Can you give me our special wrench for a special tool that we have somewhere on the table for
Just a
this?
minute. Here you go. Is it the same case?
No, this one started to go, but now it's resisting again. Oh, it should go now. Okay, that one is loose. That one is loose. Now let's put the tools away and get the bucket.
Bucket is ready.
Now let's see what's inside. Oh yeah,
The color is
the color is actually fine.
it's clear.
Almost, yes. But I mean, the front axle is not used that much, so you would hope that it would be clear. Oh, that sweet smell of gear oil. Give me the light on the other side, so I see what I'm doing. Well, it's not that clear, actually.
That's olive green.
I mean, it's better than engine oil, but
Yes.
I would have wanted better than this. And it seems some moisture was inside. And there's no magnet on this plug. Great. Magnet is for catching all the metal shavings that happen while the thing is working.
That's what I thought. Still leaking?
Yeah, of course. I'm just feeling, is there anything obvious on the inside? If we can see anything through the holes. Yeah, this wasn't changing a bit. There's also.
Are there any pieces inside?
Oh yeah, of course they are. Look at them.
Ah, okay.
Now let's let this drain a bit. And maybe spray some brake cleaning to flush it out. And put new oil in with new plugs. I don't know if this is a good or a bad idea.
to spray inside.
Yes.
I said
Oh yes. We are going to destroy the lubrication.
Yes.
But when you are assembling this thing, you use a lot of brake clean.
Really?
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be fine. I just want to get some of the stuff out.
Is there any way to clean it on the inside?
Yeah, change your oil regularly.
No, I mean now.
No. I think there was some moisture in it.
You think it will get out?
Hmm?
You think the moisture will get out?
Well, I mean, judging how our progress in restoring this car is slow, we'll probably change this oil at quite a faster interval. It needs to be changed, so it will be fine. Don't worry about it.
The tool we were looking for is here now. What is it exactly?
It's a hand pump for hope oils, where you put one end in the canister and the other end where you want to pump it, and you can pump the oil in something, which will get quite handy because we cannot get here easily with our oil.
Okay. Does it go in one direction or
Yeah, of course.
both? I don't know.
It has a check valve on both ends, I hope so.
So which side is which?
So from here to here, you can feel. Yeah, this is the outlet, and this is the inlet.
Yes.
So now let's put a new plug on the bottom.
Where is the new plug?
Here's the new plug. This one has a magnet, so it's very fancy.
This one is advanced.
And I think that you'll put some Teflon tape, but I'm not sure. We can try to do it without it. What do you think?
I don't know. Is it necessary?
I think not, but it was always a little bit oily down there.
Do we have a Teflon tape?
Yes, we do, but I think we'll try just using the new plug and torque it to the right specification and hope.
Okay, yeah, we can also check it if it's gonna leak now.
Yeah, and this is starting to stop the drain. So now we need to lay down again. So before I cleaned all of this up a bit. Oh, this is interesting. It's not going any further. So when we put the new plug, there's no dirt getting inside. Now we'll use our torque wrench. Then it said 18 to 25. Okay, 20 newton meters. It is.
So it's a range.
It's
Not exactly.
It's interesting. Like this car, everything has a range for the torque. In all the new cars, you have 105 newton meters. Exactly. Small extension. That's it. Again, the fancy opening. Oh, it smells when it's new also. Interesting. I forgot about that.
Funny.
I don't know why. I think it has some sulfur in it. Or something like that. To inhibit rust or something.
So this is 1 liter.
It is one.
And we need 2 bottles.
Yes. And we fill it. We are going to fill it until it starts coming out from the fill plug. And now the most boring part of this whole procedure.
No, this is the most fun.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
There's nothing happening yet. I mean, it's a long hose.
No, something is broken.
Since it's leaking.
How the hell? So it is apparently upside down.
Really?
Yes. But we'll just exchange the ends and not tell anyone that we made that up.
Okay, good idea. Yeah. That's it.
Well, this is going to be a long procedure.
There are gonna be bubbles.
So this piece of shit is not working as intended.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it was actually going the right way first time, but I need to be more aggressive with it.
Are you sure?
No. Of course I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so.
We're making...
No, this is the wrong direction. But are those valves the same?
See, both times it goes in the wrong direction.
Maybe we need to switch the hoses too. Maybe they have some special valves in them.
No, they're just, I can see through them. This is the direction, but I think this is too viscous for it to...
But it started to go through the hose.
And then it stopped.
Where is it? Where is it now?
It's not going anywhere. I'm getting quite annoyed with this.
So are we gonna use something else?
Don't know if we can use anything else. We'll try to use that and this, which I hope fits that hole up there. But of course it does not fit this.
Why not do directly in the opening?
What?
Why don't you put that funnel directly into the opening?
I don't have enough space to keep it upright. So we bought this hose in this funnel, if you remember when we were fixing the burned up gearbox on the other car. But we didn't end up using the hose on the funnel.
Yeah.
So let's
I think we need more fire.
Yeah, we need more fire. But this time electrical fire.
What? Okay, this was more elegant than fire.
Yes.
You're throwing it away.
Yes, I'm throwing it away. How do I take this thing out now?
Quickly.
No, it will be a mess.
It will fill in.
Yes, I know. I don't care. To contain that mess as much as possible. So now let's just pour one in. It's flowing quite slowly, but it is flowing.
Yes.
Do you see the bubbles?
Yes.
They are nice to look at. And now we just need to pour oil in until it starts dripping from the top.
Why is this opening on a side and not on the top?
Because this is also a level plug. It means that you can use it to determine the level of the oil, and then you don't need another mechanism like a dipstick or anything to check the oil level.
You can just look inside, or?
You can just pour oil in until it starts dripping out, yes.
Okay.
Like, can you help me now?
Yep.
Hold this up. Like, on some transmissions, you have a dipstick, just like on the engine, which you can check the level of the oil. But on most stuff like this that require regular maintenance, but you don't need to check it periodically, it's just a hole on the side and it's good enough. And another one.
Should I check under it?
Yeah.
Still not leaking.
I don't know.
That's all.
That's 2 liters. I think
And that should be enough.
this should be enough, but we'll see. I think we will need to put a little bit more because it is tilted backwards, but I don't think that's a problem. I think that's a plus. So it has a little bit more oil. It's not that critical. But the positive part that I noticed today is that on the knuckles, that part that turns the front wheels, the bolts have something yellow on them,
Yeah.
like the kingpins were never out from the factory. So that means nobody could fuck it up. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Look at here, inside. Do you see the one that's racing? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Come from
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
Come from here. Do you see it on the video?
Not anymore. It's done.
Yeah, we need another.
More oil?
More oil.
Really?
But now we'll go slowly. Please hold this. We'll go slowly and then we'll put it back in the container and move on to the rear of the car.
I like that this funnel has a little filter here.
Like
Little sieve.
like it was meant for this. Maybe it was, I don't remember where I bought it. I mean I do, but hey, sponsor us and we'll tell your name. Huh. Fuck.
Easy opening, huh?
Yeah, easy opening bottle.
Just stab it with a knife.
I don't have it with that.
That's how you open milk.
Only sometimes when it makes me angry. Now we'll take it slowly.
Okay.
Better than olive oil.
It looks like honey.
Eraser again. It's so fun. A little bit more. That was 2.1.
Okay.
This will be 2.15. Still nothing.
But maybe that's enough.
No, we'll fill it until it's full. Nobody maintained this for years, so let's be good to it.
We're gonna drive this car a little bit this weekend.
Yeah, that is why we're rushing all of this. Because we were invited for an off-road adventure with our summer tires, collapsed suspension, bad transfer case, bad gearbox and a bad engine.
We're gonna go slow.
You know we won't. Let's put a little bit more.
That's how much now?
This is 2.4 now. And still going. I think we're there now.
Actually, this is satisfying to watch.
What exactly?
This oil
You
running slowly. Oh, it's dripping.
Yeah, I see it. Let it drip a little bit.
You're putting more?
Yes. Just a little bit. Don't worry. Oh, we have a lot of racers now. That was fun to watch.
Why does it occur?
Because the surface tension traps the droplet on itself, and there is a layer of air between the droplet and the rest of the oil, and then it rides on that air. Now I need to move you out of the way. So
Yeah.
I can remove this.
So in the end, how much oil did you put in?
2.4 liters.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That is just what it needed. And I will put a new plug on it. I hope that we got the right one because
Okay.
I bought it.
And you also put a washer?
I put a copper washer on it just like on the engine oil pan. And now we're going to torque this and not over tighten it and not glue it.
No.
So we can remove it easily next time we do maintenance. And they said we need to torque it to 35 to 50. Okay, we'll put it at 40. You can over torque a lot of things and they won't break. I mean, you can damage a lot of stuff. But you can over torque a lot of things and they're gonna be fine, but you're going to screw up somebody else who's going to work on it.
I think it was over-torqued before.
Yes, that's it.
Was there any damage on
No. If you can
color?
pull it out by hand and put it in by hand, that means that the threads are probably fine.
Okay.
So the threads are probably fine, but you're going to screw somebody over, and that somebody is probably you. This oil was a little bit also too dark for my taste for the front differential.
Yeah.
I would expect it to be like that in the rear differential. It is used quite a bit more, or in the transfer case. But hey, now we'll see what's in the back.
It was extra fucked oil.
Yes, this is extremely fucked oil. There's like black residue on the bottom of the pan because of the engine oil that was sitting in it for some time because we didn't remove it immediately.
And this residue is clogging up things.
Yes, it clogs up all the fine pathways the oil has to take, and that's bad. So now let's lower the front
Yeah.
and pick up the back.
Okay. Okay, can I take the logs out?
Not yet, no. I also wanted to don't put your hand between the wood and the tire at any time. I also wanted to take off the anti-roll bar, but it seems that you cannot do that without disassembling most of the suspension.
This one looks very similar.
The same principles apply.
Oh, slowly.
Well, I was trying. Well, it's on there. Let me get my $0, my zero euros creeper, and let's see what we have here. I never actually went under the rear of the car to see how badly damaged everything is.
You tell us now.
Well,
And?
the chassis actually looks quite well. We have a little bit of rust here, but that is all fixable. The body looks also not that bad. We also have a bit of rust here, but that is also not that bad. The rest of the car looks old and unmaintained, and we should really change the oil in the transfer case. Maybe it will stop overheating. It's not that bad. I see the fuel filter we need to change.
Yeah.
It is here, and it is the original one. I bet it is the original one. So, but yeah, we will change the suspension, and it will look better right away.
Okay.
But I don't see anything that bad, except probably the oil in here. So, let me get my tools and let's start. Oh, if we need to heat this one up, that will be extra fun because this is the fuel tank.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have to.
But I have some good news.
Yeah, that's it.
The new fuel tank tank protection that we got for this, because this is rusty and it will fall apart. I think it won't be that hard to install.
Okay then.
But let's start with today. Let's do the oils.
Okay.
Remember when we got this car and I wanted to do all of this like in the first week?
Yes.
Oh, this one broke loose.
Yes.
Now let's see if he's going to do the same here. No. Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
It's going.
I believe in you.
Oh, we go close. Oh, that's a lot of dirt. Oh,
Actual dirt.
actual dirt, yes. Let me get a screwdriver and clean that up a bit. Some oil started going out of the fuel plug. That is interesting.
Yes.
At least there is one oil that is topped off on this car. Like when we got it, the engine oil was low.
Okay, wow, this is dirty.
Yeah. But in the middle, this one. Like in the front, I couldn't get my wrench in the plug because it had so much dirt in it that I needed to dig a hole first. While you were away. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at all the dirt that's coming out. Okay, now we need our bucket. And this time, unlike when we were doing the engine oil change, I remember to get these. So I don't get anything into my eyes, which is nice. cover on this side of the bucket. Oh. Wait. Fuck it. It's gonna be fine. I need some paper first. Well, that looks like oil should look like. That is interesting.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. And it smells like oil should smell like.
It was the cover.
You mean the plug?
Plug, yes.
I know. It was an accident. So somebody actually changed this one.
The plug or the oil?
The oil. Of course they didn't change the plug.
Smell?
Smell that?
Yes.
Well, it's not that disgusting like the front one. So
It smells a little bit more sour.
but it's not like yeah, the rear differential actually looks better than the front one. I was not expecting that. And look, the oil actually has the oily color.
Oily color?
Yeah, it's like an oil, slightly used oil, but
It's clear.
yeah. Interesting. Isn't it fun when you find something good on your car and you cannot believe it?
Yeah.
So now let's get our funnel and everything else so we can put new oil in. But first we need a new plug.
Okay.
What timing? It just started to drip.
Those plugs are the same as in the
I
front.
hope so. I hate when I lose a plug in the bucket. It happened a couple of times.
Yeah, it's really inconvenient.
It's inconvenient that I cross-threaded this and I now cannot take it off because I got oil on my fingers. Stupid conical plugs. Now I need 2 hands. Come on.
It should click.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, let's fill it up. So everything is the same here in the back as it is in the front.
Yes, it just uses less oil for some reason, and you don't need fire to open it. But you do need a screwdriver to open the fucking oil canister. And now my screwdriver is going to be oily, and I do not appreciate that. Because most of the things we do are not oily. So this is just an inconvenience. Now this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge where to put the hose, but I'm thinking through here.
How much oil does it go in here?
1.5 I think.
Mm-hmm.
Until it starts to drip out. That's how much.
So a little bit more.
And the problem is I need a couple of hands more.
Hence.
Hands. Will this fall out? Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You should hold it somehow. Okay, we got it. We hacked it.
And oil is everywhere. Because of course it is. Is it going in? It's going in. It's quite slowly.
Okay, let's see it.
I can see the bubbles.
Okay. It's running.
Yes. This would be a lot easier if we had like a proper garage or a hoist or something.
Yes.
No. We have to do it the hard way. Remember, torque is 35 to 50 Newton meters because I'm going to throw this away. And this is 1.6 more or less.
For now.
Is it going?
Yes.
It is going, okay. I think we're so close.
But it's not enough.
Well, it's starting to drip
Okay.
so slowly. Okay,
That could be it.
I'm going to lie down and you can remove the jack to let go of the hose.
How?
Rotate the handle to the left. More. It's a little bit notchy. Come on.
It's spinning. Okay.
Pull it. Now let's try to get everything from this hose inside somehow. Just like that.
Okay then.
That is the path you have to take. I'm just getting the rest of the oil from the tube into the differential. Yeah, it's topped off. We'll put a little bit of oil on the top of the hole where the washer is going. And now we need to remove this hose from the car. Now let's get a new plug that we also bought. How much did you say? 40?
35 to 50.
We'll round it up to 40, right?
Yeah.
That's how math works on old cars. That's 40.
Why is this thing called washer?
I think we had a conversation about that, and the conclusion is I have no idea.
I bet there is a machine that produces those washers. I think it's called washer machine.
A washer machine,
Yes.
not a stamp, a washer machine. Yeah, okay, we're gonna call it a washer machine. You're right, it produces washers. Have I laid in the oil?
No.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's tighten this up.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh. There's a plug in there somewhere.
Will you stick your hand in it?
Yeah, I will have to. I mean, when I was younger, I was changing the oil while the engine was hot. And I did not buy new plugs because it didn't occur to me that I can buy new plugs every time and they're like €1 a piece. So, when you lose a plug in the oil that's really hot, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. You get fried hands.
Yeah, you get fried hands. And now let's think about the prospect of greasing the prop shafts and changing the oil in the transfer case. I'm going under the car to see how much more pain and suffering that will require and sacrifice to what's Nordic gods. So after that, quick service, we found out what?
More problems.
Back prop shaft is, we need to replace it. Front prop shaft needs new U-joints, we knew that.
Yeah.
And we need to replace the oil in the transfer case and gearbox.
Yeah.
But we need smaller hoses and a smaller funnel.
We
need a pump.
Yeah.
We need a pump.
A new pump.
And we have a day and a half to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm not sure that we are going to do that.
But we can drive it.
And we can. It's just going to not be pleasant as it can be. Because there's quite a bit of vibration from the back while you're driving, and that is not very comfortable. And now we found out why. Because sometime in the past 20-30 years somebody lost the cap for the back prop shaft, and it started eating itself because it wasn't fixed on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What what were those noises?
Everything is as it should be.
Okay. So yeah, thank you again for being with us on another adventure fixing this car. We have a lot more to do, so see you again.
Almost. We almost had it accident free.
Good enough.
Good enough.